Good, af- good afternoon, everyone. Can you hear me? Pwede bang you can type like if you can hear me well. Can type like on the chat box. So, pa-type nga dyan sa chat box yung like kung naririnig. Okay, thank you. Pwede yung yan, kung lahat para ma-attendance natin, makita natin kung kayo ay nandyan. Okay, thank you, Jezreel. Sino pa? Mga nag-like. So, tayo ngayon ay, ayan, 14, I think 14.
Yes. Oh, clear na clear.
Okay, sige. So mag-like na paki-like na lang po kung kayo po ay nandyan para alam ko kung kayo ay hindi natutulog or kayo ay nakikinig. So para malaman natin. Okay, ang nag-attendance si Mark Vincent, DSF. Do we have foreign students here? So may foreign students ba tayo? Wala. All are Filipinos.
Mayroon po, Pastor.
Uh, okay, sure, sure. From what country? From what country? Okay. Okay, from Thailand. Okay. So I'll be speaking in English right now. So, okay, like present for, okay. So I'll be speaking in English for the sake of our international students. So welcome to um, your first class. So my name is first. I don't want this to something like become a pressure to all of you. So I just want you to become relaxed at the first session. So I would like to first to congratulate you all. Okay, so the admin would like to ask you na paki-rename po ang inyong name na nandirito. So that's for your attendance. Okay, pa-rename na lang. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, first I would like to introduce myself with you. So, I'm Jorel. So, currently it's morning here. So, sa mga hindi nakakaalam, so I'm based here in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. So, I'm currently here with my wife, so with my family. So, basically it's morning here. So, it's 9:30 in the morning. So, I think in the Philippines, it's 1:33, I guess. So um so I'm currently working in a corporate setup, but I already took my master's in guidance and counseling. I also had the um master in divinity. So I also have a life certification and certification on relationship coaching and life coaching. Since all of you here are mostly in the chaplaincy, so it's very important yung subject na to. So yung subject natin is about leadership. Okay? So mostly leadership. So by the next week, next Sunday, I will be presenting a slide sa inyo. I will be presenting a slide with you. So the slide will be given and will be presented with you by next week. So basically it's more our topic for this afternoon. It's mainly more on just an introduction of our course. Okay. So our subject is okay. Nice to meet you, Brighton from Zimbabwe. So yeah, we're international here. We're from Thailand. So currently, I'm here in United Arab Emirates. So I'm in Dubai. So
Thank
so
you.
thank you so much. So for the sake of our other students, so since this is an international online school, so it's basically I will speak with you in English. So I hope all of you can understand, and we want also to what we call upgrade our not only our skills but also communication to this subject. So um, our class will always start in 1 p.m. Philippine time. Okay, 1 p.m. Philippine time, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. So it's just a 1 hour subject. Um, Sir Brighton, what time is it now in Zimbabwe?
It's 7:30
7 in the morning or in the evening?
in the morning. In the
Okay, sure.
morning.
Okay, so nice to know that. So, I think we're just 2 hours. Here, where I am residing, it's 2 hours ahead. So 2 hours ahead. So
Okay.
in UAE. So I'll just have a short orientation only of the subject. So I will not be given you any um materials as of now, but this is just a short introduction of this course. Okay. Our course or subject is basic leadership. It's lead 101. Okay, so basic leadership lead 101. So I will be sharing with you on the chat box the resources that you can do, or you can um, research as well. So I'll share it on the chat box so you can have it. I'm using two, okay. So just save it so you can um, later on know what are the reference on our course, okay? So just relax for this afternoon. So since it's the first, okay, I'll be sending on the chat box so you have the reference. Okay, so actually we have three. Okay, right. That's the three. So the first is, John Maxwell, one of the greatest author in terms of leadership. So you can search that book. You can have some sort of browsing already in this after or within this week. Okay. So can you react like if you already receive all these references on the chat box? Can you please react like? Actually, there's a like button and below. Okay, thank you so much. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for your reaction. So I know. Okay, so here on our course, so our course is or course it means the subject. It's basic leadership. So basic leadership, you will gain 3 units for this subject or course. Okay, you will gain 3 units. Okay, in lead 101. So it's very important on your course to identify first basic leadership, because whatever your organization is, it may be in corporate, it may be in church organization, it may be what we call on the support groups, or whatever organization, ministry, business you have. Basic leadership is very important. And we should identify what kind of leadership we will implement on that specific organization. Okay. So in this course, I will just give you some sort of only 12 objectives for this course. Okay. This is just an orientation of what we will study for the next weeks. Okay, first, we will identify and describe various and common leadership styles and their application. So by next week, next Sunday, I will give you the material on what are the common leadership styles, okay, and their applications. As you can see, there are different for example, in terms of government structure, as you can see, sometimes we tend to ask why this kind of government is like this, why this kind of government is like that, mainly because not only the government structure, but sometimes it also encompasses the leadership style. Okay, so it's very important to identify. So on this course, you will learn to identify the leadership style and application. Okay. The second one, so since this is a missional school, we will also learn the characteristics of different kinds of leadership. So we don't have quiz yet, we don't have exams yet right now, but this is just for you an overview. Okay. So principles, characteristics, and the value, the reflecting this kind of leadership. Okay, so we will focus more on the Christocentric side of leadership. Okay, and the third one, we will analyze, because actually we have 12 modules on this course, on this subject. So we will analyze the basic principles and characteristics of Christocratic leadership. So as you can see, Christocratic comes from the word Christ, and Kratos, it's more on the process. So Christocratic, it's more on how Jesus Christ, we can say, applied that kind of leadership or that kind of principle. Okay. And the fourth one, on our fourth module, we will study about servant leadership. So we will discuss about Christocentric, Christocratic, and the servant leadership. So on the next part of our module, we will identify what are the differences, okay? The differences of those kinds of leadership. And on the sixth module, we will discuss the ethical consideration of Christian leadership. Since mostly those leadership style, what we call there are some pros and cons. Okay, there are some pros and cons. Maybe we cannot say cons, but we can say some that needs improvement. So it's very important to understand what are the ethical consideration on that specific kind of leadership. For example, if you are in a specific community, mainly, for example, you have a group of people who have a different kind of background, religious background, or belief as well. So it's important. For example, me, I am here in a Muslim country. So it's not a mandate. It's not sometimes um, a Christocratic or what we call Christian type of leadership is also a consideration, but I or we should be very careful. So our members, we should know what are our members, what are identify them. So it's important before we apply the certain kind of leadership. And then on the 10th module, we will reflect on that leadership and identifies the areas for growth. So we don't say that leadership is not a this is the disadvantage. So this is not those are not the cons, but those are the needs improvement or growth. Okay, because that's a better word for us to use and better word for us to to understand and remember. Okay, and the 11th part of the module or the course is to understand the role of vision and goal setting in effective leadership. So we will differentiate vision, we will differentiate with goal setting. Okay. To share with you, I am a licensed coach. So in coach, it's more on goal setting. Okay. Goal setting. So it differs from counseling. Okay. Have you heard the word coaching, counseling? Counseling is more on emotions. It's more on facilitating someone's emotion, while coaching, facilitating someone on their goals. Okay, that's the difference. Because sometimes I will counsel you, I will coach you, but it's a different meaning, it's a different application. So on this course, you will also understand the basic of goal setting and what we call goal setting and coaching. So it's also important. It's also need to understand as well. Okay. So on the last part, so we will analyze the relationship between spiritual maturity and effective leadership. So um, that would be the last module on this subject. We will analyze the relationship between spiritual maturity and effective leadership and how that does that coincide with one another. Okay, so that would be the sort of the content of our the course of basic leadership, because on the course of divinity in major in chaplaincy and ministry, it's important for you to understand what kind of leadership you will apply and what kind of leadership you should possess as well, because as leader it's important. Okay, so um actually, that's just an overview. I've told you earlier, I don't want to spend much of your time because I asked, this is your first day of class. I will type one specific activity for you to understand. So I will put a question, and I think please just kindly put a comment on the on this comment section. So this is my basis of your attendance just today, okay? I will just type. So just write. The instruction would be just write a one sentence based on your own definition on this question. Okay. This is just a simple activity. So I'll give you around maybe 10 minutes. So you type on the comment section one sentence only. So there's no wrong answer. There's no wrong answer. Just for your own background. No worries. This is just for the sake of attendance right now. So for me to know your impression about leadership. So the question is, what is the importance of leadership in the community or organization? Okay? So in Tagalog, so anong kahalagahan ng leadership sa community, komunidad, or organisasyon? Okay? So type on the comment section here in your own words, and I'll give you around 10 minutes. So this is the basis of your attendance for this afternoon. So do you have any questions to this? Any questions? You can write your own words.
Sorry,
You have
the
any
question
questions?
again.
Oh, the question
Can
is
you
in the
come again
comment.
with the question?
Okay, the question is, what is the importance of leadership in the organization or community? Okay.
Okay,
In the
okay.
okay. You may write your own words. This is just for the sake of your attendance, for me to know that you have a sort of background or impression about this. So I'll give you one sentence only, one sentence. I'll give you around 10 minutes just for me to know your attendance for this morning. Do you have any other questions there before we have this one? Just one sentence is okay. So thank you so much, Arlene, for sending. I'll off my video right now, and then I'll wait for your answers here on the comment section. Only Arlene have submitted the answer. All right, while waiting for the others, so I will just read some of the insights. So again, there's no wrong answer here. So this is just for your own opinion or own insight. So I'll just read some of the um, insight from your classmate. Okay, according to Julishi Palen, so he said or he said, it's more on direction setting, how to do things, its manner, the responsible people to do it, especially those who are skilled one, so that the vision can be achieved by the team with humility also respect. Okay, that's a great answer. So it's very important to have as a leader also to have that kind of humility and respect, not only to the goal but also to your leaders or also your members. According to Arlene Cabayao from Thailand, leadership is important because it guides people, brings them together, and helps them reach goals. A good leader keeps things organized and motivates the others. Thank you, Arlene. From Sally, so leadership minds the useful talents and skills. Okay, so as based on your answer, it's more on the output or the outcome that you are that you are that you some of you are implying. So it's great. Okay, so to Carol, the importance of leadership is to have unity. Okay, so it's more on the output as well, the unity. To Jezreel Espina, leadership is crucial for any organization or community because it leads people um, to pave the way through its vision, enhance knowledge through its actions for achieving common goals. Okay, for Mark Vincent Manansala, so I'll just write it down to those who have submitted. Mark Vincent Manansala, the importance of leadership is providing direction, empowerment, and inspiration. And the effective leaders drove success. So foster collaboration and build trust that ultimately leading to improved performance and positive reputation. To Gisalin Alcantara, leadership may and can guide the organization through its motivation and direction to gain the success and productivity of such organization. Thank you. For you, Profsina, leadership's ability to guide, influence, or inspire others. So it's more on the influence. To from Brighton, okay, from our um, student from Zimbabwe, leadership gives vision and guidance on how the group or organization has to go. Okay, Brighton, thank you. I'll just write it down to those who have submitted. Okay, to Jebi Tayabas. Ay, Jebi, that's not the name. Jebi Labordo. The importance of leadership in an organization is very important because a leader is a decision maker, okay? Also, he makes plan, implements, and lead his followers on his organization to do with the needs of motivation for them. And for Novita Viernes Trono, yeah, okay. So, strong leadership helps achieve goals, ensures teamwork, and creates a healthy, productive environment. So, very good students. So, thank you so much for participating in just this short activity. And this also reminds me that leadership is not why I do this kind of activity. Because on this class, we will learn that being a leader should not only imposes the power on the leader itself, but a leader should be also it's a shared knowledge, it's a shared or collaboration with your fellow members. So here, since our subject is leadership, so I don't want to impose here, this one. So I want also to learn from you, students. So thank you so much for giving your answer. So I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10 students submitted their activity. So thank you so much. And again, I don't want to waste your time too much because it's your first day. So may I know if there are any questions or expectations that you want to answer or you want to ask or that I should answer? You have any questions for this afternoon or morning to those who are studying online international. Okay. Okay, if there was no more questions, so okay, may we have a clutch from Danilo Ahero. Okay, so that's the last. For Danilo Ahero, as a leader, show good relationship with your constituents and the community. Okay, the community, so that they see that you are trustworthy. And for Ms. Regalados, it's understanding and caring about people's feeling and perspective and integrity. Okay, again, one thank you so much for sharing that. And yes, in a corporate setup or in an organization or community, it's important also to hear, or not all, actually, it's not hear, it's more on listening. Because hearing is just like the sounds are just like entering your your ears, but listening is more on attentively listening. It's attentively, and you are focusing on someone's sharing thoughts or someone sharing his or her messages into you. Okay, so if that's the case, thank you so much for attending this class. I hope by next week, and next week, you will learn about leadership. Thank you so much again.
Thank you.
Okay, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of Logos College of Missions and Biblical Studies International, I would like to thank Pastor Joel for sharing with us the introduction of the course Lead 101. And Pastor Gela will be joining with us every Sunday in the next 11 or 12 Sundays that are coming. Thank you very much, Pastor Gila, and see you next Sunday. And guys, hello. Naririnig ba ako dyan? Okay. Let's just
Yes,
wait
sir.
for a few minutes until our next resource speaker, our next professor will be joining with us, Dr. Rolly Obidencio, who will be leading in a discussion of pastoral care and counseling. This is the beginning of our career track in the chaplaincy, starting from bachelor's to master's, and finally to the doctor of chaplaincy ministry. So we have opened a new curriculum which is solely dedicated, consecrated to the chaplaincy ministry. So those of you who are taking this course now are privileged enough to have these courses that are really designed for the chaplaincy ministry. And for those of you who like to have or to do a double major, we will be opening pastoral ministry by July. So you can also enroll if you want to have a double major. So for now, we will be having the subjects that are focused on chaplaincy ministry. So it is either diploma or bachelor's. It is okay. As I said, everyone here, as long as you can understand English, is welcome. So welcome to the diploma or the Bachelor of Studies in Divinity or BSDiv. For the pastors, we have the BDiv, then the MSDiv and the MDiv, and finally, the Doctor of Chaplaincy Ministry. Those of you who are still contemplating to invite others, stop contemplating now. Act it out. You invite your friends so that they can become more effective in what they are doing, especially those are already engaged in prison ministries. If you have also friends in the military or the men in uniform, you can invite to enroll in our course. And I think that is all for now. And we'll give the time to Dr. Ovidencio when he gets in. Thank you and God bless.